Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream, and then I won't be on again until later tonight, probably about 9:30. So let's get started. All right. So the first person I have here is Nana General. Got some passion coming in and feeling much more well balanced. A lot of balance coming in, feeling successful, feeling like life is moving forward quickly. You also have a wish, put that out into the universe. Feeling like you're going to hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You also may run into this person. They may be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and feeling like you're getting much more respect when it comes to work. No longer holding yourself back brings in a new journey. Pharaoh, do I have negative energy surrounding me? %70 chance yes. So if you want to rid yourself of negativity, I would at the very least take a salt bath or do a salt scrub. You also can light black or white candles will work. And sage everything. Sage yourself, sage items that you use frequently, sage the house. You can also sprinkle salt around your house, or you can put a bowl of salt water around to help absorb the negativity. Just change the water frequently. Hey, what's going on over there, lady? Is your foot stuck? No, it's not. She's not stuck. Twice I had to lube up her leg with coconut oil to slip her out. Shauna, when will I conceive? Could be sometime in the month of December or this winter. Chloe, General, what's coming in for me in the near future? You got strength coming in and enhanced intuition. You also have some money that comes in with a new job idea or a new job opportunity or an idea for a business. It could be doing something on the side. It could bring in some financial stability along with some celebration. And the Eight of Swords is, Six of Swords is moving on to greener pastures. Now this so far looks like it's more like a career, money, business kind of a reading. You have a wish and your life starts to move forward nicely. I think it's, you could be coming up with a new business idea. Hey, what's going on over there, you? Let me see if she needs help. You need help? What's going on? Are you stuck? Are you stuck trying to play with your toys? Go ahead. There you go. You got stuck? You needed help? Bunny's got rattles in his ears. Why? Why are you crying? Here, you want to play with this? Go ahead, don't cry. Let me give her a minute and see if she's all right. Otherwise, I may have to take her out, put her in the bouncy thing. She was already in the bouncy thing. She wanted to get out of the bouncy thing. Pharaoh, I created an altar for my ancestors. Will they connect with me and communication with me, and how to strengthen it? Okay, first, they will connect with you, definitely. Yeah. You got pretty strong communication coming in too. So just working with it every day and being open to it. I think that the biggest thing is to be open to it, because especially like sometimes for me, like at night I get freaked out. During the day I'm okay, but just not being afraid and allowing whatever to happen, and working with it, and putting things that they like if your grandmother made oatmeal cookies, you could put an oatmeal cookie out there, or if she used to love lilacs, put lilacs on the altar. It will help to call the spirits in. And also water, make sure that you keep the water fresh, change it every day. But yeah, you're gonna have good communication coming in, and it's gonna continue to get stronger. All right, Lovey, what do you want? What? Want to go into bouncy? Because we're not going to eat cards, okay? Want to go into bouncy? No, you don't want to go into bouncy. No. All right, let me get her something to play with. This thing you play with. It's like a whole world of adventure. There you go. She's gonna want the cards. Well, we're gonna put her down here, and she's gonna want the cards. She wants to eat paper. All right, go ahead, play with your toy. Ashmita, RJ has been quiet today. Is he busy with work? All right, is he busy with work? Yes, 33% chance he's busy with work. So it could be this. 33% chance, yes, he's been busy. 33% chance he's taken some time to himself to relax. And use your intuition is heightened. He may be busy between, like he could have worked most of the day and now he's taking time to do something leisurely. But it looks like the day overall was pretty busy, yeah. Hey, come here. All right, I can't let you eat paper, okay? You can't eat paper. No paper eating, okay? All right, so let's not cry about that. Doesn't taste good. You think so? I'm like struggling to lose weight like you wouldn't believe. February, at my last doctor's appointment, I was 176. I weighed myself yesterday, 168. I mean, in all these months, not even 10 pounds. But thank you anyway for noticing. Because a couple of people have said that to me, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm just readjusting it. Maybe it's just going in different places. But thank you. Sepia, general for the next 2 weeks. Avery. Play with your toy here. General for the next 2 weeks. Okay, this may not happen in the next 2 weeks because it's in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, but there should be a large sum of money or substantial money coming in soon. In the next 2 weeks, it looks like you may be turning a corner just in how you're feeling generally. There's a transformation coming in with the Death card, and things start to pick up with the Knight of Pentacles. Feeling a little less burdened by the weight of the world, and you could have a new love interest come in. Plus, you've got the Four of Wands, which is positive. Now, because it's like a general reading, there are different ways that the Four of Wands could be. It could be spending time at home, redecorating your home. It also could be like upgrading a relationship, like going from not being with anyone to meeting someone, some kind of an upgrade. Whatever it is, it's positive in the next 2 weeks. You could be spending some time with a Taurus and time with a Libra. You've got the Magician card, which means you can manifest just about anything you want. And you also have the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in the next 2 weeks. Be careful if you don't want children. But Empress is positive. And I know we spoke about it last night. Everything sucks lately. But things are going to get better. I'm hoping for everyone. All right, let me get you a bottle. Maybe you want that. I don't know what you want. Here we go. I got it. How about this? You want this maybe? We're going to try it. We're going to give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. All right, all right. Oh my goodness. Listen, you can't eat paper. There's no eating paper. Look at Dylan. He's sitting there like, here. Maybe you need this. That's it? That's the ticket? Yep, that was it. Alrighty. Alrighty, you feel better now? You were a little hungry? All right. Ashmita, why is RJ's emotions towards me today? Okay. What are his emotions towards me today? A little bit, this would be like feeling uprooted or ungrounded. A little bit disconnected, but I don't think it's just with you. I think that's how he's coming off in general today. He feels a little bit unlucky with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He may kind of be feeling sorry for himself today. That's sort of the impression that I get. He feels like nothing is going right and disconnected. Hierophant in reverse too is like being disconnected spiritually. Feeling like his world is filled with injustices. He may just be having an off day. I think it'll pass quickly. Like he's not really thinking about anybody else. He's thinking about himself today. Or what's gone wrong in his life, or what he wished he could have fixed, or that kind of, one of those like pity party days. Mona is general. You've got choices coming in, lots of choices. Life may seem like it's been slow lately, but the speed of life or pace of life is going to be picking up. You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. You have a Pisces that you could be spending time with. You have somebody from your past returning. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and another water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Leaving behind things that have hurt you, or cutting out things that just don't work. The kind of thing where, like, if somebody hurt you, you're not going to go back to it. You're like, okay, I forgive you, but goodbye. It may not even be the kind of thing where you are saying, hey, I'm out of here. You just may kind of disconnect. It also looks like you might have a little bit of adventure coming in. Life, the pace is picking up. Spending a little bit of time in contemplation, putting a wish out into the universe, brings in more money. And you may be paying off a debt or something that's been hanging over your head, a loan of some type that makes you feel good and relieved for it to be paid off. It feels good to pay shit off, right? Like, just get rid of that hanging over my head, whatever it is. Sue, how... The July 23rd test, it's almost here. You're going to feel so much relief when that test is over. How's the test on the 23rd going to go? I would wear a piece of fluorite. Either bring a piece of fluorite or wear one. They're not expensive. You can get a fluorite pendant probably for like 10 bucks. It should go pretty well. You might feel like in the beginning it's a struggle. You may feel like you think you could have done better, but it looks like you make it through. You've got the strength around you. You're well prepared for it. You're feeling very grounded that day and stable, which is good. I think it'll go fine. You're very well prepared for it. Get a fluorite pendant. Bella, love. You're about to embark on a personal transformation that's going to be quite powerful. Love life moves forward quickly. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a couple of different players that are coming in. There's a Cancer coming in. There's also an air sign, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, not only bring in love, but bring in money. Now, it also could be that, a timing thing. Like it could be, I get a raise at work, I'm making significantly more. At the same time, my love life moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, I would look out for a Cancer or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The relationship can be quite successful, and the Eight of Wands is like things change for the better quickly. And you're leaving regret in the past. You're being divinely guided by the powers that be. Ray, when will I find the one? Am I in the way? Okay, well, it's like it's a journey. There is not one. There is no one. There are many different people that we're meant to be with or experience, or possibilities that we're supposed to have, which is why, like a lot of times, and not so much these days. I only know like maybe 2 people these days that like dated someone in high school, got married, and they're still together. But think about that. Like, think about the person you were when you were 17. Would you still want to date your high school boyfriend? You've probably grown and changed a lot since then, unless you just graduated high school this year. But for me, when I think about where I was then, we grow and change, and we're supposed to have different experiences. So there is not just one person that you're supposed to be with. A good time would be before the end of the summer that you could meet someone, but that doesn't mean that that person is going to be it forever. And I think the idea of getting in the way of it, for some people, I think it's different for everyone. Some people are eager to meet new people. Like I said yesterday, I have a friend who, she shuts the door on one thing, she's on to the next. I mean, there's not even like a breath in between. That's just how she is. I've been more of the kind of person that suffers a little bit more in between. I tend to love very hard, get very deeply hurt. It takes me a long time to move on. It's just how I am. Which one of us is right? Which one of us is wrong? Neither. So are you in the way? Yes and no. Planetary, these things suck right now. Everything is retrograde or in the shadow period. That's nothing that you can do. Even if you met someone, I wouldn't be confident in it right now anyway because of the planetary shit anyhow. The pandemic ain't helping. Okay, so all that stuff is out of your control. But what this time is, and I swear to God, I hate when people say this. I hate it more than anything. But this is a really great time to work on yourself. As far as, when people would say that, like years ago, I remember going to a therapist that used to say that to me, and I used to get so fucking annoyed. But not working on yourself like there's something wrong with you, but like working on yourself, like getting clear with the universe with what you want, what you're willing to put up with, what you don't want, and how you want your life to move forward. Like I'm not gonna stand for the guy that doesn't call me back. That's not what I want. I want someone front and center. I'm gonna be the first person in their life that's most important. Like getting clear on that kind of stuff and working on exactly what you want and putting it out there. Now they say that you can actually write down on paper exactly what you want, right down to like physical characteristics. I don't have a problem with that. If that's what you want to do, I want him to be 6'2". I want him to have curly hair. I want him to have brown eyes, whatever. I don't care, whatever it is, and put it out there. I don't think that you're blocking you. I think that we have a lot of obstacles happening right now. But even with the obstacles, there's opportunity before the end of the summer for you to meet someone. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be forever because I don't really believe in that. And it makes me feel sad almost that when I say that, because when I was younger, I used to really believe in that. But just as I've grown and experienced life, I don't feel like we're meant to be with the same person forever. I just don't. I actually feel like that's sort of stifling. But anyway. Anyhow. Anthony. It is a good way that I didn't speak to her last night. I met the Cancer girl. I just feel not in a good place. And okay, well, once again, we've got really crappy planetary aspects happening. So you feel bad that you weren't able to speak to her. The timing was off. I understand how you feel, because you feel like It was a missed opportunity. Like you finally ran into her, and then it's like it didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen. Okay, so what you have going on here, here's your disappointment. And then here is like feeling argumentative or feeling upset, not happy with the way things turned out. I get it. And feeling like you're stuck, right? You're in a slowdown. But you do have a wish, put it out into the universe. That's not the end. That's not the final time you're going to see her. You'll run into her again. You do feel burdened by the situation, but there is opportunity to reconnect with her. 10 of Cups is positive, so is the 2 of Cups, and so is the 4 of Wands, that you could run into her again and you can have a conversation. So in these kinds of situations where I always feel really helpless or like out of control, like I can't just pick up the phone and call the person, or I'm waiting on something, what's helped me, and I learned this from Veronica Isles when I was studying law of attraction with her, is just being open to the possibility that anytime things could change. Which, if you think about it, that's not a hard concept to be able to believe in, because things do change minute to minute, and things, you know, like you could wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden life is turned upside down. It happens in a bad way, but it also happens in good ways too. So the idea of being open to, she could pick up the phone and call me today. She could unblock me today. She may want to see me today. Just feeling like that's possible helps to, I feel like it's really helpful in changing the way you feel right now. Like if you're feeling like down, stuck, miserable, I missed the opportunity, turning it around and saying, but you know what, I could have that opportunity again today. It's possible that she calls me today. It's possible that she wakes up in the morning and realizes that, you know, I'm someone she wants in her life. And you will get an opportunity to see her again and to speak to her again. So don't be so hard on yourself, or don't feel so bad about it because it's coming up again. But I totally understand how you feel. But like I said, like being open to the possibility of things can change for the better right now. Like just the idea, she could be reaching out to you right now. There's a possibility that she's already sent you an email. It's possible, you know, and that's helped me get through some pretty rough times. So I hope that helps. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing. She can, you know, like I've had people, like I have heard people swear up and down, I'm never going to get back together with her. I'm never going to see her again. I don't want to talk to her anymore. And the next thing you know, they're back together. Things change. So keep that in mind. You can bet on that. Bobble. Will I crack the interview I'm preparing for to get the job? Okay, will I crack the interview? You should do fine. It actually shows a lot of balance coming in. It shows abundance. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think that you could land that job if you want it. Pharaoh, what's coming in for me in August? Will things improve? Things will improve. You have a lot of strength around you. You also have celebration that comes in around passion. Now, the passion, it could be work, it could be love, it could be anything that you feel passionately about. You also have the Magician here, which means that you can manifest just about anything you want. Starting a new journey, possibly thinking about going back to school or taking a course of some type. Something changes out of the blue that when you least expect it, that changes life for the better. Maybe something that you thought would never happen. 10 of Cups will be full soon. I'm thinking, would the 10 of Cups show up like that? I would say like before the end of the year, you start to feel a little bit more satisfied in where things are. Oh, farro, that's good. Yeah, candle, yeah, anything, right. And if you knew that was like her favorite fruit, putting that out would definitely help call her around. It's, you know, it's really funny. Like, people always tell me that I look like my mother, and I guess I do. But lately in this video, I'm reminding myself of my grandmother. So I don't know what that means. But I don't know, something about like if like my mouth or my smile or something reminds me very much of my father's mother, not my mom's mom. Anyway, I keep seeing it and I'm like, damn, it looks like my grandmother. You know, it's bad when you notice that, like, you go in the mirror and you're like, shit, there's my mother looking back at me. It's worse when it's your grandmother. You're like, shit, I am really getting old. But anyhow, I think that the cantaloupe, anything like that helps. Scent, if she wore like a specific scent, spraying that around. Empress, will I maintain my weight loss when I reach my goal? You will, but you're going to have to stay on top of it. It's not going to be, especially if it's like a lower number, you know, you're going to have to just be conscious of it, which is fine. Elizabeth, can you tell me anything about the birthday gift Ben got me? Well, what I can tell you is that it's probably expensive and something that would make you very happy. It's possible. I don't know. The Chariot is here, which could be a road trip. I don't know if he plans on taking you somewhere or spending a weekend somewhere. It would be something that would be expensive, make you happy, and it's possible that you either have to go to it or there's a trip around it. Unless you're planning on going away for your birthday, then there just may be, he gives you the gift when you're on this trip or whatever, but it's something that makes you happy and it would be expensive. So if it's something that you've wanted for a long time or something that you've been hinting at, that should be what you get. April. Funny now, the Cancer guy is back. Could you see the general around me and Greg? And me and Jason. Oh, they're both Cancers. Okay, good, good. The energy of having two people around you will bring in more people, and it will also disperse your energy, which will make you more attractive to both people. So I think that that's good. Okay, you are well prepared. Now, you got the Three of Cups in reverse, so you could be in the middle of a love triangle. I don't care. If you're the one that's in the middle and you're seeing both people, that's fine. You have something that can change quickly that makes you feel better or makes you feel like things are changing for the better. It also looks like, here's the Cancer or the Cancers. Things, well, there's passion coming in, there's love connection. I can't tell you which one it is, but it looks like keeping both of them around you is good. And they'll seem like they're both interested. I don't know which one it would take off first, but I don't think you have to make a decision right now. I would keep speaking to both of them because it's going to divide your energy up, which makes you more attractive to both of them. And then you can make your decision at another point. And God only knows that with two people around you, somebody else could come in. And that would be even better. Because it makes you a little scattered, like the energy-wise, which is mysterious and intriguing. And that's going to keep these two interested. And if the third person comes in, because there's a fire sign showing as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, I think both of them are going to be around you for a little while, and I think that that's good. Miss Ronnie, my road opener candle is not done. It burned down to the middle with wax still on the sides. Does that mean I'm blocked? Yeah, it like tunneled. Yeah. What I would do is I would do a cleansing and then I would do it again. Yeah. And then you can't get it to light anymore, right? It won't light. Yeah, you've got happiness coming in. I'm not really that worried about the candle because it looks like things are moving forward for you regardless. But what I would do is a cleansing candle. I would do something white. You don't even have to buy a fancy candle. You can just use like a white candle of any type. Cleansing, and then I would do it again. Miriam, general for career and finances. Okay, so you've got here the Three of Pentacles, which means that you should be feeling that whatever job or career you're in, it's deeply rooted, you're grounded, and you're not in so much in jeopardy of losing it, which is good. Happiness comes in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Feeling prepared in their celebration around career and finances. Success comes in as well. Financial stability comes in, good luck is around, and the opportunity for with the Death card is feeling like you're starting a new personal journey. So you could be doing something on the side, you can be taking another course, whatever it is that you do for a living, it's growing and evolving, and there's more to come. So it's like you're not stuck in whatever you do for a living. Say for example, you're a bank teller. Next year at this time, you may be the branch manager. Like you're growing, changing, evolving, and you're climbing up the ladder. If you're not in a 9-to-5 type of job, it doesn't matter. You're still growing and changing regardless of what it is you're doing. So that's very positive. More money coming in for you by the end of the year. I think your money or finances increase. Priscilla, what is Antonio thinking of me today? Is he mad? Okay. I don't think he's mad at you. No, I don't think he's mad at you. It does look like you got a transformation happening around this situation, but it's going to take time. It doesn't happen overnight. I don't think he's mad at you, though. It looks like he may be a little bit with the double-edged sword. His feelings may be a little bit sharp, or he may have sharp words, or he may be a little irritated by something, but he's not mad at you, no. Josette, how is next weekend going for me? It should go pretty well. You feel balanced. The sun comes out, which is happiness, feeling like the world is at your feet. Making a decision to manifest things that you want makes your life move forward quicker or quickly. Ashmita. I don't see it yet. Let me just do April so that I don't get lost. General love for April. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. A water sign comes in, and you're very well prepared. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person is going to be very grounded, very stable, and very successful. There's also an Aquarius around you, so you may have some choices, and life starts to move forward quickly. You also have another water sign that comes in. Aside from the people that were already there, there's another Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer coming in that's going to be feeling very passionate, may come in out of the blue, or may do something out of the blue that makes you happy, that you were unexpected, you weren't expecting it. All right, Miss Ronnie. Is the sea moss going to be good for me? I gagged like you wouldn't believe this morning. Oh, yeah, you know what you can do? Anything green that is really hard to take, like kelp. What's that other one? I used to take one. Wheatgrass. Any of that stuff that's really gross, if you put it in a shake of some type, you won't taste it. You can also kill it with lemon. So if you put it in water, and then there was spirulina. I think that was another one that I used to take. If you just squeeze lemon in there, or put the lemon in the NutriBullet and make it like lemonade without the sugar, and then put the green crap in it, you won't taste it. Yeah, sea moss and sea vegetables are supposed to be really good. Yeah, yes. I know. All of that, anything that makes you want to gag is probably good for you. Put it in a shake or put it in lemon water. And if you don't like lemons, see, the lemon will kill the taste of it. So put it in a shake. Put it in like a protein shake. Protein that I've been using for years, I love, is Vega protein. It's not expensive, and it's vegetable protein, not whey protein, so I prefer that. Ashmita, is RJ regrets because of me, as he said that he wished that we had been together from when we met 30 years ago, and he has waited all his life. Yeah, he does have regrets around that situation, but then why, if he has wanted you for 30 years, then why can't you be together now? Because it's not showing that he's stepping forward. So he has the choice to fix this situation and correct what was wrong 30 years ago. You can't go back, but you can move forward. So he's got to make a decision to move forward, and it's not showing that now. So I don't know if, like, he's self-destructive, or if I don't know. I don't understand, because he knows how you feel about him. So why isn't he with you now? Because that would correct, you can't go back 30 years. There's no point in even discussing what went on 30 years ago, because it's over and done with. But we can move forward, and we could have a future now. But it doesn't show that he's coming forward yet. So I don't know. I don't know why he's so stuck. Miss Shante, General. Okay, you have got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Starting a new journey, or some spontaneity comes into your life, which is like, it's like refreshing. It's like something out of the blue. Use your intuition. No longer holding yourself back. No longer feeling like you're waiting for things to happen. Things start to happen. It also looks like you're feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Now, you may be undergoing a huge personal transformation in yourself that causes some minor problems and arguments with people around you. You know how sometimes we grow and change and we start doing things differently, and then people in our lives get like kind of annoyed because it's like, well, you never acted like that before. Why are you acting that way now? Continue to grow and change. They'll all fall in line and they'll get used to it. But I think that you're embarking on a powerful time where you're going to be able to make things happen that you want to happen, and not only that, but feel like, I'm more in control. I have more opportunities. I have more choices. You know what I mean? And put that wish out into the universe. Brianna, I want to know if he wanted a reconciliation with the Taurus. And do you see okay. Does he want to reconcile with the Taurus, which is not you, it's somebody else? Let's see. Yeah, that they could reconcile because they got the celebration card. But I don't know how long it would last, because it looks like there's still some sharp words around the situation. And the Love Cup, the Knight of Cups is in reverse, which is like, upright, it would be a good thing. In reverse, it's like either not putting in enough interest, or the interest is no longer there. So we got to see how that plays out. I'm not 100% sure that this reconciliation lasts. Oh, Dylan, you're a good boy. Let me move that out of your way. Yeah, go boy. What a face on this one. Pharaoh, why does Dedrick act like he doesn't care if he does? And why won't he put his all into us? Does he not think it's worth the time? Is it time to let go? Okay, let's see. Well, it does show that he's the kind of person that will be continuously disappointing. Now, if you know that about him and you're okay with it, you like to tell everyone. Sometimes people like, how many people do you know that like talk a lot of shit? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the next thing, and then they never do anything. It's disappointing. Now, if it's just somebody random in your life, you're like, okay, whatever. But when it's somebody that's close to you like that, it's more disappointing. There are sharp words around the situation, but there's good timing, and it's being guided by the divine. There can be happiness, but it's in reverse, which means it's going to take some time. It doesn't happen overnight, but you may be prepared to just kind of stick it out. I don't think that you're ready to let go, and I think that there's more to come. I also think that he knows what he can get away with. Which is unfortunate because even though he may be a little bit undecided about what he wants, he doesn't want to lose you. And if he doesn't step up to the plate, you're going to leave him for someone else. You have a Cancer here. If he's not a Cancer, there's a Cancer coming in, and you may be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm moving on. And if that day comes and you make that choice, he would freak out. It's so interesting to me, but I was just thinking about this before. It's always the person, like, it's like the person that doesn't put in the work, that doesn't do the right thing, is always the one that's in control. The other person is like, but when is he going to grow up, or she, whatever? When are they going to come forward? When are they going to do the right thing? That person never tends to do the right thing until this person disappears. It's unfortunate that it works like that, but it doesn't mean that you can't go back to him once he straightens up. But you know, I think we all get to this point where we're like, you know what, this is not fun anymore. Like, it's not exciting. It's predictable and it's annoying. Like, if you're not going to do the work, then I don't want to play anymore. So if he doesn't grow up and step up to the plate, you are going to move on to somebody else. It's not happening right now, though. I don't think that you're there yet, and I don't think it's happening that fast. It's like he knows he doesn't have to put in a lot of work. He knows that you're there right now. It's like classic taking people for granted. And I always try to explain this. I don't know if I explained it right, but for some reason, the person that's very scarce with their energy and not around very often is usually the person that gets the most respect. Like the unpredictable people that like even think back to not love relationships, people that were popular like back in the day. It was never the person that was always around. It was always the person that you didn't, they were always mysterious, and they showed up and had somewhere else to go, and then they came back, and you know what I mean? Like, it's that air of mystery that makes people attractive, or we want to know more. The person that's always there for some reason, that stable person, which is what we should want, for some reason we're not attracted to that. Usually, when things turn around for you, he'll be devastated if you moved on. He will be devastated, and then you'll see a change in him. It's unfortunate that most of the time when that happens, the person that's moved on has moved on, and they just are like, yeah, whatever. But we have to see. And I don't think that you're done with him yet. No, at this moment, no. There's still more to come. Jay, how does Amy feel about me today? She feels that you have a fiery, bright personality. Excuse me. She feels like you're loving and kind, attractive, hardworking, deep. She thinks that you're very deep. Deep, attractive, and you see, she feels like you're a little bit mysterious. Princess Tiana, How did the first date go last night? What does he think of me? I think it went well. He got the Lover's card. He's probably going to want another date. He may feel a little bit undecided about what exactly he wants, which is okay. It was just one date. But there's strength and success around the relationship should you pursue it. And then there's also a little bit of persistency coming from him. So you may hear from him like pretty frequently. He may want to get together again. I think it went well. New me. Likely outcome of me and Demetrius next 3 months. Things may be slow and steady. You may find it at some points to be a little bit boring, but the world is at your feet. Use your intuition. I think by the end of the 3 months, it's your choice. You set up boundaries, lay down the law, you let him know what you're willing to put up with, and success can come into this relationship. It also looks like the happy home is here. 4 of Wands. See where you are in 3 months, because the 4 of Wands to me is upgrading the current relationship. So if you're dating casually at the end of 3 months, you could start dating exclusively. Or you may move in together. It's upgrading the relationship and there's happiness around it. So it's possible that you guys have a decent relationship with success around it over the next 3 months and it gets even more stable. But it looks like it's slow and steady. It doesn't look like it's a lot of like passion and excitement. So once again, I hate to say it because slow and steady usually brings in a good relationship, but a lot of times we want passion and excitement, and sometimes slow and steady seems a little bit boring. I don't know what's wrong with the human race, but there's something wrong with us. But anyway, I do think that there's a great potential. Nina, why is there such drama around me at work? You may decide to leave that place, moving on to greener pastures. And it looks like there's disappointment around you at work. There could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that uses you as a scapegoat. I wouldn't be surprised if you wound up getting something else and moving on. I really wouldn't, but because it could be the situation where you're like, it's just not worth it, you know? In order to change these dramatic situations, you got to stick up for yourself a little bit more. And I don't know how you are, but like somebody like me, I always had a hard time sticking up for myself, and I would eat a lot of shit. When people know that you're like that, they use that to their advantage. And it's unfortunate. This is the same situation where somebody was trying to blame you for something. Is that it? Or somebody made a mistake and tried to pin it on you. See, if people know they can get away with it, they're going to get away with it because nobody likes to take responsibility. People love to pass the blame off on other people. You know, like, why can't you just say, hey, I made a mistake. I'm a human. I mean, I told you, I hit the wrong button that time. They took away internet access from me. Like, I'm a grown adult. Why are you treating me like I'm a child? But I allowed it. You know, like I didn't stick up for myself. I just ate everybody's shit. You know, it's like if you stick up for yourself a little bit more, you may get a little bit more respect. And it's tough because, you know, it's a work job, it's a workplace, and you don't want to get in trouble. I totally understand. It got worse, yeah. Because you've become like the company's or the office scapegoat or whatever. Because they know that they can pin it on you. I would say, I think that you're going to find something else because the Six of Wands is like moving on. And the best thing that I can say is to try to eliminate drama is to ignore it. I know it's really hard, but the more you focus on drama, the more important drama is going to be. So try to kind of ignore it. And if you can find something else, I think you'll be much happier. Shakma Laka. Does he still love me, and do you see me and him together in the future? Okay, let's see. He does still care about you, and there could be a future here, but you guys right now are at a standstill. He's a little stuck right now. You might have to just give this a little bit of time before things start to move forward. AZ, will I end up with M or D? Okay, let's see. What are the chances of ending up with M in a romantic relationship? Well, you have a very high possibility of ending up with M. D. You have a higher chance of ending up with M in a relationship. TD, love for the rest of the month. Got a Leo coming in here. Leo have another fire sign. So there's at least two people coming in before the end of the month. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be feeling very stuck right now. You may even be a little bit disappointed in love. But you've got divine timing working for you, and you have the Empress here, love, money, abundance, fertility, and your love life is going to move forward. Soulmate relationship comes in. It may not happen before the end of the month, but it's coming in. Starting a new journey with someone. At least one of them is a Leo. The other one could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Anthony, one more question. I don't know why she's still avoiding me and guarding me. It's happened since last November. She's mentioned I sent her a lot of messages during, and she's stressed with study. Okay. She's sort of taking it to an extreme. So you sent her a lot of messages. That doesn't mean that she's got to ignore you now. This situation, so that balance can come in and happiness can still come about. Transformation. See, you're going to transform. See, what I don't like about her is that she's kind of like put herself on a pedestal, and she's sort of acting like you're so crazy for her, which you may be, but she's not the only woman in the world. There's other women coming in around you. I mean, and you're embarking on a personal transformation, and you're going to have choices. Got an air sign here, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. See, she may feel differently when you just to go out with somebody else, and you've got at least 3 other women around you aside from the Cancer. You have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you have 2 air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If things change for you, you may feel a little bit differently about her, and then she's going to notice that you're gone. She's kind of, I don't like the end around her is kind of like she's too busy and you're bothering her. But when the truth is that you're not. You haven't done anything. And she does love that attention, whether she says it or not. She really does love the attention that you've given her. She's acting like it's bothered her, but she really is eating it up. And she thinks that, see, you put her on a pedestal, and then she put herself on a higher pedestal because she's like, oh, he's after me. But this is all going to change because she's operating very much from an ego place. That's ego. Where you are operating more from a loving place. So what's going to happen is that her ego pedestal is going to come crashing down, and she's going to have a rude awakening. So hang in there, because things are not always going to be like this with her. They're not. It's going to change. At some point it changes, and she's going to be sorry, because she right now she feels like, well, I'm in control. I'm going to block him. I'm high and mighty. I'm calling the shots. But things are going to change. You can't operate from the ego place, because fear in the ego is dense vibration. It's much lower than love, respect, honesty, and that, yeah. I would, if you can, pull your energy way back from her. Try to energetically remove yourself from her. started working with Veronica way back when, it wasn't like because of a specific person. And same thing with law of attraction. Like for me, it was looking back on my life and noticing how everybody treated me, not just like boyfriends. It's like friends that treated me like shit, friends that, and it's still happening. Like I still have it happen. So what's causing all of that? So I think I've come a long way as far as the way that I feel in my head, because it felt the same way as you. Like I just don't believe anything can change. I don't believe anything can change. But and another thing that was brought up to me recently, where somebody said to me, you never thought that you would have a child, and you have a child now. And I really didn't think I was ever going to have kids. I would have put money down on that. So if I could have a child, just willy-nilly, I wasn't trying, it just happened. Do you think it's possible that she changes her mind and she picks up the phone? I mean, it's not that, I mean, we see people in this chat all the time that are like, well, I haven't spoken to my best friend from high school in 10 years. Do you think she wants to hear from me? People think about each other. She's not going to forget you. And she will be sorry one day if she doesn't treat you better. But I totally get what you're saying because I've been there so many times. And I have that, I don't believe anything can change in me too. I may do a separate video at maybe after this, about law of attraction and the way that I felt about myself. But I'll do that. I want to get through the questions. April, will I be able to take my cat to my new workshop? I'm not convinced. I don't know that you're going to be able to take the cat. Mauritanian girls, what his friends said to my ex when they saw me. One in two kids is underhydrated. If your child doesn't see himself at times, they may not be hydrated enough. Did you see him whisper something? I can't tell you exactly what he said, because I can't give you a conversation, but it shows that he was either pointing you out, talking about saying something about the way that there she is, or look at her, or like there was an element of surprise. What his friend said to my and it shows that the ex felt a little bit either in shock, surprised, or taken back by it. And like it happened very fast and out of the blue, and he was a little bit unprepared for it. I think that the friend was pointing you out, making him take notice. Maybe said something about your appearance, but the ex was taken back by it and kind of felt a little bit shocked, surprised, and like nervous. I love lemons too. Use lemon. April, my new project I started to make more money and hopefully switch to full time. It's going slow. All right, let's see. Yeah, look, it looks like it is slow. It's like it's a road, but it does lead to success. You just might have to be a little patient. More money is coming in. The Magician, you can make it into anything you want. Put it out into the universe. You could get what you want. Josette, is Dre bothered or something? Can't read his mind. Okay, is he bothered or something? It shows 70% chance he is bothered by something. The Fool is here. It may have something to do with a new journey that he's started or that he's about to start. Fool is like spontaneity, starting a new journey, and that's where the annoyance is coming in. Emin, why M is always blocking my accounts? Feels burdened by the situation. I don't know what your relationship is with him, but he's burdened by the situation. He feels very stuck. That's why he's blocking you. And he's got sharp words around the situation as well. I would pull your energy way back from him. Give him some space. Dej. Why is M acting like this towards K? They're engaged. M is feeling very weak, very anxious, and has a lot of regrets. The K needs to use the intuition. Yeah, I don't think that M is at the best place right now. Anna, why is Abdil the Virgo not attentive as he used to? He's been very anxious about something lately. He's been feeling very weak, and there may be a third party involved in this situation. 3 of Cups in reverse is usually third party intrusion. Inez, will I get a new job? You're going to get a new job, but it may be a little ways off. Let me see if I can get some timing on it. Actually, it might be sometime this fall. It may not be that far off. It could be this fall. Ina's general love reading. Got an earth sign coming in around good timing. It may be a Taurus, but there's definitely an earth sign. Divine timing. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly a Taurus. No longer holding yourself back. Beginning a personal transformation makes you feel like the world is at your feet. Possibly a new beginning when it comes to love that moves your love life forward quickly with this earth sign. No longer feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Feeling prepared and feeling grounded. Anna, how would A, the Scorpio, feel if he sees me new with someone else? Or sees me with someone else, okay? How would A, the Scorpio, feel? Oh, heartbroken. Heartbroken. Heartbroken, unlucky, and like the happiness has run out of all 10 cups. Pharaoh, why did my kid's father text me last night to me? Interesting. It shows that he's actually feeling well balanced, well appreciated, and hardworking, and like he's about to embark on a personal transformation, and happiness is around him. I think that love cup here is full, and he may have wanted to share that with somebody, and he just reached out to you. If you didn't answer him, I think he has maybe good news around work that he wants to tell you about. I don't know what your relationship is like with him, but It may be the kind of thing where if you guys are very friendly, he had good news and he wanted to share it with someone. Or new opportunities coming in for him and he wanted to tell you about it. Jay Allen, what can I expect from Amy this week? She's feeling a little bit unprepared. She's also feeling a little bit out of balance. The beginning of the week may be a little bit slow, but towards the end of the week, you may see her come forward a little bit more because you got the 9 of Wands. Beginning of the week, she may be a little bit bitchy. You know, not bitchy, but you know, distant or standoffish. Cat key. Cat a key. Is my DM over his karmic girlfriend? That girlfriend is still around. Still, no, he's not totally over it yet. Jessica, who's thinking about me? You have an air sign around you right now, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then you also have another Aquarius, so it could be 2 different people. An air sign and then another Aquarius. And C, who's coming in for love. Got an earth sign coming in that's going to be a soulmate connection. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Celebration around the situation. Use your intuition. The relationship could actually move forward pretty quickly, and there's a wish around it. Put it out into the universe. Harsha. By when will I meet my long-term partner? Okay, so the Queen of Clubs. The clubs would be sometime this summer. The Queen is the 12th month, or there's a 12 around it. So I would say anytime between now and the end of the year, you should meet this person. It also could be the kind of thing where you meet the person in the summer, but no relationship starts until December. But either way, it's on its way. Yeah, Anthony, she's overreacting, definitely. Definitely. And I don't like it because it's almost making you look like you did something wrong and you really didn't. Harsha, career after marriage, job, or business. Okay, after you get married, okay, you're gonna have a choice. So you may not need to work. You may work because you want to, but what it shows here is going back to school or doing an apprenticeship, learning a new skill, brings in balance, and you're very respected at your work. It also shows that there's a lot of room for growth for your career or business. It may be a business that you open yourself, and the Death card is like transformation. There's a lot of room for growth around you with business, but it doesn't look, and this exactly could be why, it doesn't look like at that time you're desperate for work or money. It looks like you're okay. And that may be why the pressure is off and everything just kind of grows organically. There's no like need for it. Soleil, General. You got success coming in. You have feeling well balanced, well grounded, but watch out for a little bit of an argument that's disappointing. Overall, you have some good fortune coming in or good luck coming in. You also may be feeling very passionately about something, paying off a bill or a loan that's been hanging over your head. And once again, personal journey, growth, transformation. Next year at this time, you will not be the same person. April. Jason seems very happy that we're connecting. Will he want to be more than friends? Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think you. I think he will want to be more than friends. Soleil, how does Leroy feel when I told him to stop calling? Oh, he's not going to stop. Comes in out of the blue. It's hurt and argumentative. Hurt and argumentative, and he's not giving up that easy. Soleil, general for next week. Feeling prepared next week, feeling well balanced. You may be spending a lot of time decorating your home, reorganizing your home, unpacking, that kind of stuff. You may feel like there's a long road ahead of you when it comes to doing all this, but you're going to get it done. You also have a chance with a love relationship or the love cup being full. There's a water sign coming in around you, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own personal power, and that's a good thing. Soleil, how is Leroy feeling? He's unhappy. He's upset. He's upside down. He feels lost. He also feels argumentative, anxious, and defensive. Soleil, what problems could I run into living in my apartment? It doesn't look like a lot of problems. It looks like you may feel betrayed about something. Who knows? They maybe promised you something and they don't come through with it. But it doesn't look like you have a lot of problems. It looks like you feel relieved there. It also looks like you're going to have choices around this apartment. There may be arguments, though. Listen, there's always some annoying neighbor. There's somebody that you could have words with, but it doesn't look like you have a whole lot of problems with the place. Dej, love. Got a Leo coming in. A Leo comes in. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a love triangle. 3 of Cups in reverse. It can indicate being stuck in a third-party situation. Being the third party or a third party getting involved in the situation. Use your intuition. You may not be feeling right now like things are moving forward quickly, but things are going to change for the better soon, and you're prepared for that. Masabu. Do you see the ex-Gemini reconciling with me or with the third party? Okay. Okay, there is actually reconciliation around all of you, so I would be careful with this person because I think that he will get away, he or she, I don't know what the situation is, will get away with whatever they can get away with. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So I would be careful with this. There's also more arguments coming in. But they do want to reconcile with you, but I think that they're either still with that third party or if they're on the outs with the third party, they reconcile with that person too. Anna, how should I approach Abdiel the Virgo with his attitude? We're not dating nor exclusive, but we have a situation. But yes, expect the third party. What will he do if I move away? Okay. He's going to be undecided, right, if you approach him. And he's also going to feel like he's not going to like being like backed into a corner. He's going to feel like you backed him into a corner and that he doesn't have to explain to you. If you move away, he'll most likely come forward a little bit, but it doesn't look like you're getting a lot of justice at this point, and it looks like you've been unlucky or he's taken advantage of the situation. I would, at this point, pull your energy back from this person, because he's like, it's almost like he's going to come at you with the bullshit well, we're not exclusive, I can do whatever I want, and he's going to justify it that way. If you were to disappear a little bit, he'd be pissed, and you'll hear from him. But he's not going to like being cornered up by it. You know, he's going to feel like you don't have the right to. And see, does he still care? He does still care. Yep. Oh, hey, Hannon. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you're feeling good. Yes, we're good here. I hope you guys are good too. MM is M over us. No, but he feels like he's got a lot of strength. He also feels like he's in control of the situation. He feels less vulnerable than you. Hey, what did I tell you about eating cards? You don't just wake up and start eating cards. Can't do that. Can't let you do that. You don't even have both eyes open yet. Relax. Relax. RZ, what's coming in love for me in the near future? I'm a Virgo. Are you listening to me? You listening? All right, we're going to see what's going on for RZ the Virgo. You got an Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who's going to be a very hard worker. Success can come in around this situation, and they may treat you really well with the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful if you don't want children. It could be a successful relationship if you decide to go for it. Harsha, will I join my husband's business? Aha, yes, I bet you that's what it is. Yeah. Yep. Anna. Why and what are Diego's, the Cancer's, feelings with Carolyn? They broke up 2 years ago and he was mean with her. She's my friend and we don't understand what happened because they were engaged. Okay. He felt, he was not ready for marriage. He felt very ungrounded. It actually made him feel unstable, which is, odd. Or maybe he felt a little trapped. He felt like the timing wasn't right. Yeah, and it also looks like he handled the whole thing wrong. I don't know if he's very immature. He may have grown up a little bit since then, but I think that she can do better than him. She's got happiness coming in around her. He doesn't look like he can get out of his own way. I know nobody ever wants to hear that, and it's shitty, but when you look back on it, you know, like she may feel like, thank God that didn't happen. Like sometimes you have those moments, you know, where they say like, thank God for unanswered prayers. Lucille, General choice. You are about to embark on a new journey. You got something coming up, new journey wise, and it looks like you could be having intuition, like your intuition is heightened over the next couple of weeks, so you may notice it. You may find yourself saying, hey, I knew that was going to happen. It also looks like you may be spending time either with a new spiritual practice, or picking up a new spiritual practice, or going back to an old one. Good timing. You got some good timing coming in, and no longer holding yourself back. Making a decision to persevere brings love in. If you're not with anyone right now, if you are with someone right now, current relationship rekindles. If you're looking for love, you have an interest coming in. Leaving regrets in the past, laying down the law, stepping into your own power brings in another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Hey, hey, hey. Zara, you could close them. Thank you. Dej, when will I meet my life partner or husband? Okay. Next significant partner. You could meet somebody significant before the end of the year. Man, am I going to get good treatment for my new school and their program? Okay, let's see. Yes. Yeah. Soleil, general love. You've got the Magician. You can pretty much manifest anything you want. Walking away from things no longer serve you brings the world to your feet. Cause for celebration comes in around the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Once again, personal transformation comes in, bringing in a soulmate relationship. You also have an air sign around you, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Dej, what is this third party situation? I keep getting that card, but there is no one to my knowledge. Maybe they haven't entered yet. Maybe they haven't shown up yet. Or you might not be in it yet. Third party, it doesn't always have to be like you're in a relationship with somebody and then that person's got another side person. It doesn't have to be that. Third party could also be somebody that's interfering in your life, even if it's not a sexual way. And it does show that it's going to make you feel burdened, and there's a delay around your happiness with that. It's possible it's an Aquarius. There's also a Capricorn here. But it doesn't always have to be. Like, remember the way the cards speak are not always like clear. Like they can be several different things. Like when I say Six of Cups brings somebody back from the past, everybody always thinks that their ex is coming back, but that's not necessarily the way it works. Same thing with the Three of Cups in reverse. Third party interference could be like your husband's mother is a real pain in the ass. It interferes with the relationship, that kind of a thing. Rhonda, general with love and finance. Avery, you can't eat the cards. You can't. No eating paper. What are you, a goat? You a nanny goat? Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have success in a relationship coming in should you choose to pursue it with a Leo. You also have life moving forward with the Chariot and leaving things that no longer work for you and moving on to greener pastures. When it comes to finances, you have more money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles and paying off a debt, a loan, a credit card bill, whatever it is. Something that's been hanging over your head is moving into the past. You have divine timing around a romantic relationship that could happen out of the blue if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, things can move forward out of the blue when you least expect it. Miss Rosie, what does he think and feel about our meetup today? Feels good. Well, a little bit double-edged because it's like there's a little bit of argumentativeness, but overall he feels like he's made it to the top of the mountain. He can exhale and things are moving forward slow and steady. Dej, what was he doing last night? Well, there's a couple of things. There's celebration around something. I don't know if there was a party or there was an event or something. And hanging out with friends. It could have been a friend that had a party. Okay, these are the people that were around him. There's an Aquarius around him. There is another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I don't know, it looks like he was having a good time. Whatever he was doing, he had friends around him, he was having a good time. Talia, how will work go today? Avery, give me that card back. Things move forward quickly. Yeah, today should be okay. Nine of Pentacles is positive. The Two of Pentacles feeling balanced. Yeah, I think today's going to be a decent day. Lover's card is here too. You may enjoy it. It may be a decent day. And see, 2 questions. How does he feel and when will we talk? He feels a little bit undecided. On one hand, he wants to put some hard work into the situation. On the other hand, he's kind of being lazy. He does feel a little bit hurt with the Ten of Swords. You will talk, and it could be before the end of this month. New me, haven't heard from Aid. How is he feeling about me? Thinks that you're nurturing, kind, caring, attractive, intelligent, humble. He's got a lot of respect for you, and he thinks that you're very well grounded. Sister, why did he stop talking mid-combo? He got called away for something. A decision to have to handle something that was burdening him. Somebody called him away for something. I don't know if he got an actual phone call, but he had to take care of something. Yeah, he had to take care of something. But I also think he likes to do that because I think he likes to be in control. He feels like when he leaves you hanging, he's in control of the situation. But I think it was a legitimate reason he had. I don't think he was just being an asshole. Okay, moderators. Avery! You're looking to cause trouble? Eating cards? We're not going to eat cards. Sarah, what are F's the Libra's next moves towards me? Avery, please. What are the Libra's next moves? You may have to be a little bit patient with him, but he's going to be putting hard work in. He's going to want to see you. He's going to want to speak to you. It just, you might have to be a little patient. It may not happen for a couple of weeks. He's got a lot of respect for you, and he's going to miss you really bad. And that's why he's going to try to come back. You have small communication. Yeah, he's going to want more. He's not going to be happy with that. Okay, general for Brandy. Here, you go over here for a second. You could go bother Dylan. Here. Watch out for a little bit of arguments or feeling argumentative, or somebody around you is argumentative. There could be arguments. You're feeling prepared for your life to move forward, and things change for you quickly. World is at your feet. Knight of Pentacles in reverse sort of echoes that sentiment, like things are moving forward and you're leaving behind anxiety. Avery, you're a pain in the ass. You're leaving behind anxiety. Moving forward, you have a wish. Put that out into the universe. And you may be starting a new journey that seems like it's a long and winding road, but it's going to be good for you, and you're going to get a lot out of it. Cinnamon. Will I get the voucher that lets me get a house or apartment, and does the voucher cover all my housing expenses? I'm not convinced about the furniture part, but I think the rest of it you'll get. Oh, Beyond, I'm sorry to hear that. And will he come to your grandma's house like his spirit? Yeah, I think he's already around. Yeah, I think he's already around. Sorry to hear that. And now, where's Mel's question? Updated love. Avery, come on, come on. Give me a second here, will you please? Updated love. Here, you want more food? Here, finish this up. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. There's no need to cry. Okay, you've got a soulmate relationship that wants to come through. Now, you got a lot of people around you. You got the fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But you also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have good luck coming in. Your love life is moving forward with the Hangman in reverse, and you're going to have choices. I think that all of these people that enter, that you have choices, will be soulmate type relationships because of the Lover's card. Empress is here too. Love, money, abundance, fertility. It could even be engagement coming up. The Pisces is here again too. That Pisces isn't going to leave you alone. Feeling prepared to move forward. You walk away from things that don't serve you. I gotta hand it to you. You don't stand for any of this shit. Your life changes quickly because of it. And anxiety moves into the past. A Libra just showed up. You could have a Libra too come in. Libra may be a nice person. You may really like that person. You may feel like they're sincere, like immediately kind of get that vibe from them. All right. Fuck the Pisces, yeah. Yeah, but and that's probably exactly why he keeps coming around, because he knows that you're not going to give in to him. And it's, like the further you push him away, the more he's going to want to come. But anyway, you got so many other people coming in that you're going to have other opportunities. To hell with him. All right. I'm not going to be on at 5. I'll be on again at 9:30 or 9:30, 10, something like that. I won't be home at 5. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much and have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.